All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise and glory unto Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahawashi, by Hashem, Hawakakodash. I double honors to the elders and apostles at GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to you. I can bring up this word in diligence and in truth. All right, so this is just a lesson through the spirit. You know, I'm the brother Banyakanan.
Brother Yahawah Tawab.
And we're gonna bring a lesson to you. I came through the spirit of Yahawashi. You know, and the focus of this lesson is through the influence of teaching or through the influence of teachers, we began walking. And you know, that's a title that every man in the truth can apply their life unto. You know, because through watching the elders and apostles out there on the highways and hedges diligently, you know, every day, every week, you know, it influenced us to go out on the highways and hedges with that seed of faith being in us, and to go out and do the same thing, you know, because what the apostles been doing for 30 plus years isn't in vain, you know. That's a holy unction was given unto them, as the script say. A holy unction has been given unto you to basically preach the word in diligence, you know, in season and out of season. You know, they never took breaks, and through them on the highways and hedges preaching the gospel, telling Israel, most importantly the elect, the 144,000 men, to come back into the true nationality, worship the Father through the Son, Yahawashi, and to bid unto the marriage, you know, because really America has no light left, you know, they're on their last leg. So through the influence of being taught, we began our own walk in the truth, you know. That doesn't mean we switched up the doctrine. That just means we've gotten on the team of Yahawashi and started preaching, you know.
That's right.
Connie, you want to bring out that pre in James, bro?
Yeah, Con, I got it, bro. This is James chapter 1, verse 22. It says, "But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves."
Right, Salaki.
Go ahead, bro.
Con, the script says, "Be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only." You know, so this also addresses to you, sideline Israelites. You know, those that are afraid to get on the highways and hedges. You got to take that pride off of you, you know, because if you're not doing the work that the Lord says, it's a possibility that you may not be at that number. You know, every man, as the script says, every man has to work out his own salvation with fear and trembling, you know. So it says, "Be ye doers of the word and not hearers only." So yeah, you have your time to, when you first hear the word, you listening, you soaking it in, you a sponge, you know. But it's going to come a point in the time where the Lord is going to require much more of you. And in him requiring much more of you, you got to go out there and you got to be a part of that. Because what are we doing? We're rebuilding the spiritual temple of Yahawashi. So you can't just be. It's like you can't just be a talker and not showing it through action.
Right. Because it says deceiving your own selves. So when you just a hearer of the word and not a doer, then you deceiving yourself, man. You know, putting on a show for man to see, you know what I'm saying? But really, you just deceiving yourself, man, you know, because you gotta, put this work into action, man, you know. It's not just about knowing, you know, like the Apostle Barak say, knowing is half the battle, you know. So you gotta know, but also apply, you know.
That's right, bro. Because you could look at our family, you know, those that listen every once in a while. They know they're Israelites, you know, whether they take it for face value or whether they truly believe it. But they're hearing the words that we're saying, but they're not putting action behind it. You know, the script says what? Faith without works is dead. So if you believe it, you gotta show it. You know?
That's right. I'm gonna figure it out. Come on, bro. It says, if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was.
The script says, for if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his face, his natural face in a glass. You know, my script says a mirror. So it's like you how can you go out on the highways and hedges and tell somebody, or how can you not go on the highways and hedges and try to tell somebody, oh, they need to better their life, they need to start living by the law, living to the law to the best of their ability, and you're not applying it, you know?
right?
That's a hypocrite.
That's a hypocrite. Hey, Yahawashi fucking hate hypocrites, man.
God.
He was cussing out the wicked scribes and Pharisees for being a hypocrite, you know? So, man, hey, the guideline there is set up, man, you know? So it's right there in the scriptures to do what we got to do, man, you know? Not just be a hearer, but a doer as well.
Con, I got a pre too.
Con.
This is Isaiah 30 and 20. It says, and though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
Yeah.
And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, bro. Read from the top again, bro.
Come. This is 20, 30 and 20 of Isaiah. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore. But thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
Yep, and that's the apostles, man. That's the apostles, starting with the apostles on down, man. That's our teachers, man. You know, the heads of the camps, man. All right, it says they shall not be moved in the corner anymore, and thy eyes shall see thy teachers. So we see our teachers, man. You know, we see that they laid the foundation, you know, and that's the good way, man. You know, it's no need to come up some other way or try to, you know, start your own, because the foundation has been laid, man. You know, and if you do try to start your own, then that's like, you know, coming up the same as a thief and a robber, you know.
Gone. It says, and thine eyes shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it.
Yep, this is the way, walk ye in it, man. So, hey, through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, this is the way, man. You know, the scriptures call it the straight gate, man. You know, a position of difficulty. You know, like it said in verse 20, it says, the bread of adversity and the water of affliction. You know, that's what that's talking about, man. You know, that difficult path, man. You know, but the elect is gonna walk it, man. You know, to the end. You know, Lord willing, we are part of that number.
Con, as the script says, the straight gate. Yep. You know, the straight, not straight is in straight line, but the straight is in straight. You know, a degree of difficulty.
Right.
It says, this is 21. It says, in thine eyes, it's like in thy ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left. Gone.
Bro. I got that Jeremiah 3:15.
Yep.
Yeah, this is Jeremiah 3:15. It says, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Con. He said, I will give you pastors according to mine heart. So there's the Most High saying He's gonna give you pastors according to His mind. You know, the man that's gonna set up the foundation. You know, through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, they learn from their elders. You know, their elders and apostles. The foundation was laid on the doctrine. You know, everything lines up perfectly. You know, Now if you know, because a lot of men, they have trouble or they find it difficult. Oh, y'all men pleasers. No, it's not about that. Because the apostles, they're the heads of Israel. You know, it's more so about respecting. You know, to understand that you wouldn't have the knowledge that you have if it wasn't for Yahawashi putting the spirit on those men to go out there and teach. You know, because those men out there, they've been out there for 30 plus years. You know, you can only respect that. The apostles been out there before a lot of us brothers was born.
That's right.
You know, you know, speaking on me, I wasn't even born when they was out there doing the work.
Hey, me too, bro.
God, bro. So you have no. It's out of. You gotta understand. People can say whatever they want. Yeah, you got men saying, "Oh, the Holy Spirit taught me." You are a liar. You learn just like every other brother that's getting the word.
Yeah, that's
right. Whether you seen it on the unicorn or you done walk by a camp, you know.
Yeah, I got a script, bro.
Kind.
This is Galatians chapter 4, verse 2. It says, "But it's under tutors and governors until the time appointed of the Father." Right. So under tutors, All right, because how do we get this knowledge, man? You know, we literally we got our Bible, you know what I'm saying, our apocrypha, got our notepad, we got to the computer, you know, and we was listening to the men teaching, man. You know,
God,
a tutor, man. You know, and what does it say? And governors, man. You know, rulers, because the apostles, you know, and the heads of the camps, they are in the position of ruling our nation, man. You know.
yeah.
So it says, but it's under tutors and governors until the time appointed of the Father, man. So that's how it's gonna be until Yahawashi come back, man. You know, because it ain't gonna be a point to where we just catch up to the elders, you know, in the knowledge, man. You know, because as we growing, they still growing, bro.
Con, you couldn't, if the apostles only studied a scripture a day for 30 years, you still wouldn't be able to catch up.
Right.
You know, you can't study enough. And a lot of men, they, you know, I believe it's jealousy, you know.
Oh yeah.
Because it's no way you can't look at none of those men and think, oh, why don't I have that position? You got to understand what the man been through. You know, you couldn't handle the demons that they fight.
Oh man.
You know,
Yeah.
like people, you know, how people always want to be in another man's seat, but you never understand what that man going through.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much weight is on the apostle Tahar's shoulders.
Yeah.
You know, that's a heavy man, bro. What?
Yeah, bro. Because them demons know. Them demons know. Oh, okay, you're the head of, you know, you the top guy. So it's a different spirits, bro. Even the head of our camp, you know, second in command, that brother told us that, you know, when you get on that higher level, them higher level demons attack you, man. You know.
Come.
So you know they don't even take that into account, you know.
Come, bro. Because with growth, as it says, with much wisdom is much grief. You know.
Right.
So
Right.
as the script says also, when he ate the roll, first it was sweet as honey, then it became bitter. The more you understand, the more it's gonna hurt. You know. So everything that the apostles know, and they on the deepest level.
Yeah.
You know, to be in the truth 30 plus years, you gotta be on and to be the forefront and pushing the righteous vibration of Yahawashi. That's a heavy task that the Most High set upon you. You couldn't, and for those men that's talking, you couldn't handle the position that the Lord gave you.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And that, like people don't understand. You can't be envious of or covetous of another man's seat. You know, the Lord he increases those which he wants to increase. Every brother isn't gonna have the same amount of knowledge. That's like the parable of the talents. You know.
Yeah. Yep. I got another one, bro.
Con, I got one too.
Con, you want to drop yours first?
Con, this is 1 Timothy 5:17. It says, "Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine."
Con. You want to break it down?
Con, it says, "Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor," and that's exactly, they should be counted worthy of double honor for the simple fact that they've been pushing, they've been tilling the land, they've been bidding to the marriage, they've been planting seeds. You know, they've been watering the land, and look at the fruit. It says, "Of their fruits you shall know them," right? By the fruits, the fruit declare the tree.
Yep.
And it obviously looks, because it is, that the apostles got a whole, what you call it, a cornucopia.
Come, bro. Come. Yeah. Bro.
It says, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. And they've been laboring, man. No break through, bro, just off the fact of what the stories they tell from 9/11, you know? Yeah. Like how many people could have stayed true to Yahawashi through all of that, you know, being called terrorists, being locked up.
Yeah.
You know, that's heavy. Them men had to go through extreme measures and are still going through trials for Yahawashi.
That's right, bro. I got a perfect pre to go with that, bro.
Come.
This is Sirach chapter 10, verse 20. It says, "Among brethren, he that is chief is honorable. So are they that fear the Slaki." It says, "So are they that fear the Lord in his eyes." Right. So it says, "Among brethren, he that is chief is honorable." So the brother who's the head of the camp, you know, the apostles, you know, who got that top position, it says they're honorable. Why? Because it says, so are they that fear the Lord in his eyes, because they fear the Lord, man.
Yeah.
So that's why they got that top position, man. You know, the Lord puts men in positions that, you know, it's fit for them. You know, it's just their spirit. You know what I'm saying? You know, you even talk to certain brothers like, bro, I didn't ask for this. You know, the Lord just, you know, put me here, and I got to deal with it. You know, I got to do what I got to do. You know, so it's the same thing for us with our life. You know, so it says, the fear of the Lord goeth before the obtaining of authority. So that's what you got to do, man. That's what them guys don't do. You know, they don't fear the Lord, but they want that position. You know, it says, slide, bro. It says, the fear of the Lord goeth before the attaining of authority, but roughness and pride is the losing thereof. You know, so there it is, man. You know.
Yep. I got the parable of the, well, not parable. I got the roll scripture. So there's Ezekiel 3 at the top. It says, moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest. Eat this roll and go speak unto the house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak my words unto them. For thou art not seen to for thou art not sent to a people of a strange land and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel. You know, so basically the scripture is saying, eat the word. You know, consume it. You know, because when you first, what draws you into being an Israelite? Through teaching. You know, you always hear the good stuff first. You know, you're a son of the power, the son of the Most High. That you're gonna have your enemies in subjection as slaves in the kingdom of heaven. You know, that you could potentially be delivered out of America, you know, through the fire, through tribulation, that the Lord is going to have the angels encamped around those that fear him. You know, those are the things that draw you in. You know, you hear the nigger women scriptures or just the women scripture, and you like, damn, that's really our women, you know. That's what draws you in. You know, that's the sweet, as the script says. But then as you consume more, you become what's the word, more aged or
seasoned.
Selected?
Season.
Season. That's the word right there, bro. As you become more seasoned, you like, damn, like, yeah, that's all true. And I'm waiting for that. But we catching hell and we got to keep pushing, you know?
Right.
You know, it turns from, it's always sweet, you know, never, don't forget that. It's always sweet. But you go through more and more. The Lord requires more of you. He puts you through more tests. You know, you see more spiritual occurrences, your eyes open up more. He allows wisdom to basically dwell with you in a way heavier way, you know. So, and through that, it vexes you, you know. When you looking around and you at camp, sometimes brother don't even speak. You just see something and everybody get vexed, you know.
Right.
That's the spirit of the Lord within you, because knowing that unrighteousness is always on a planet, you know, that's bitter. To know that you still got to be in subjection under your enemies, under people that were made for you, you know, that's bitter. That becomes sickening, you know.
Right. That's right, bro.
It reminds you like in the times of the Pesach, you know, when we got to eat the bitter herb.
Yeah.
You know, your head start tingling, you start crying, you know, because feel it. You like, damn, like,
this shit is bitter,
he's
man.
Still here.
Bitter, man. You know, that's why, hey, man, that's why we need to get out of here, man. You know, we need that. Like we was doing the lesson yesterday with the brothers, man. We need that translation of kingdoms, man. You know, kingdom to go down, you know, Yahawashi kingdom to, you know, come up, because that kingdom is gonna be ruled in righteousness, man. You know,
right.
We ain't gonna have to deal with that bitter part. You know what I'm saying? But it's you know, it's only making us stronger, though. You know.
Yeah, that you say he's gonna remove our stony heart and give us one flesh.
Yep.
Right. You got a pre, bro?
Yeah, I got one.
Go ahead.
What time we got, bro? Because I don't even see the time. Like
I don't either. Oh, right here it say 39, 38, but I think that was even before we started
Yeah, before time.
recording.
Yeah. So I'll get this is Acts chapter 16, and I'll start at 16. It says, and it came to pass as we went to prayer. This is talking about Paul and Silas. It says, it came to pass as we went to prayer, a certain damsel possessed with a spirit of divination met us, which brought her masters much gain by soothsaying. The same followed Paul and us and cried, saying, these men are the servants of the Most High Power, which showeth us the way to salvation. Right. So the spirit hopped on this woman. It says with a spirit of divination, the spirit hopped on her to say that about Paul and the rest of the brothers, man. It says these men are the servants of the Most High Power, which show unto us the way of salvation, man. You know, and that's the same thing our apostles do, man. They show us the way to salvation, man. You know, ain't no doubt in my mind. I'm pretty sure you already know it in your mind too, bro. These are men of the Lord, bro. You know, and they're showing us, you know, how to be saved. You know, it's not up to them to save us because they can't even save themselves. You know, Yahawashi does all the saving, but they show us the way to do it. All right, look, this is how you get yourself right. They showing up the scriptures. Do this, you know, stop doing that, stop eating pork. You know, get your spirit right before the Lord come back. You know, and that's what the apostles do. You know.
Con, bro. That's exactly true. You know, they've you could say through the spirit and power of Yahawashi and the instructions, they've enforced the blueprint upon us. You know,
right?
So they've shown us how to walk. You know, because they've been doing it. You know, and it goes far beyond just preaching. You know, it goes far beyond just going on the highways and hedges. Right. As we always say, bro, this is a daily walk. You gotta think about this, and you gotta be about this every second of your life. Right. You know, because demons don't stop.
Yeah.
This is Satan's last time of ever messing with us. Right. You know, so they gonna attack you when you sleep. You know, they gonna attack you when you in your pleasures. They're gonna attack you when you're trying to study. You know, it's no bounds on when a demon tries to get you. So we gotta be tight. You know, that's where it says how does the script say? But it's basically not talking about the 7,000 men that shall not. He found no guile in their mouths.
Right. Yeah.
That's exactly how we gotta be, you know, because we're being tried and we're being refined. We're being purified. You know, we're being made white.
Yeah.
You know,
it's a way of life. You know, it started to become a way of life. Like you were saying, it's more than just going out on the highways and byways calling the white man the devil. You know, it's more than that. That's what people see on the surface. But when you step into the knowledge, man, this is a way of life, man. You know, you change the way you eat, you change the way you think, you know, you change the way you go about things, how you handle situations. You know what I'm saying? That's being an Israelite, man. You know,
that's right.
These other dudes in these other camps, they don't really know, bro. They don't know what we go through, you know, because they just niggas with garments. You know, they don't know the spiritual fight that we be fighting, man. You know.
For real, bro. They like you said, they're, as the apostles always call them, what, surface level Israelites, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Because like we say, bro, this is deep. It's not, bro. This is you. Hey, if you're watching it, if you're watching this video of me and the Akim, you gotta understand that the Lord is gonna take you through a bunch of stuff, man. He's gonna take you through it all. But he's doing it in order to better you, you know? As the saying in the world goes, they say pressure makes diamonds, but pressure also busts pipes, you know? Yep. So the Most High is weeding them out and he's hardening you.
Yeah, bro. That's right.
I gotta pre too, bro. I gotta pre.
Drop it.
God, this is Ecclesiastes 8:1. It says, who is a wise man and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the boldness of his face shall be changed.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Con. It says a man's wisdom makes his face to shine. And through us being taught and walking through the spirit, you know, people see it. You know, it's a whole different countenance and vibration from a man of the Lord, you know, from just a basic a nigga understanding here, Israelite. It's a whole different feel, you know. People in the world understand it, you know. But for example, I know you brothers experience, because every brother does that's trying to do this to the best of their ability. You could just be by yourself, or you could be with Akim, and somebody will come up to you and be like, something's different about you.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
You know?
Not all the time, but bro, we get that, bro. We definitely get it, bro.
God. Yeah. Bro, me and a couple brothers, we went and we took a walk, bro. And it was this Edomite lady, you know, and it's always a bunch of drunk Edomites or whatever. But it was like a bunch of security guards surrounding us. So we was just talking, standing in the spirit, talking about scripts and everything, you know, watching everything around us, being circumspect. And she pointed to the security guard, bro. This dude's like 6'7", swole, yoked, bro. And she was like, "Oh, that dude is nothing to worry about. Y'all shouldn't be scared of him. Who y'all should be scared about is these three men right here." And through the spirit, we was like, "Yo, like, hey, that was spiritual." For the simple fact that she understood that, like, yo, she didn't completely understand, but through the spirit, it's like, hey, the Most High, the angels was watching over us at that point in time, you know. Right. It's not that, because we not scary looking men, you know. Mm-hmm. I'm 5, you feel me? Right. 5'50", it's a little change, you feel me? Yeah. So it's not like we scary looking men, but it's the fact that we got the spirit of Yahawashi upon us, you know. That's what makes others fear, you know.
That's right, bro. That's right, man. Yeah. So you had anything else, bro?
Nah, bro. Nah. I could yeah.
We could probably circle around and close it, you know, like a little closing script.
Con. Did we already read that in I believe we read that in we didn't read the Colossian one, bro.
Oh yeah, let's get that. Yeah. This is Colossians. This is Colossians chapter 4. You said it was 4 and 5?
Kind of believe so.
Let me see if I can start up a little bit. Okay. This is Colossians 4 and 5. It says, "Walk in wisdom toward them that are without, redeeming the time." Right. So the wisdom that we got, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, our elders, you know, teaching us, it says, "Walk with wisdom to them that are without." So we walking in wisdom to the people who don't have the knowledge, man. You know, to the people who don't have the knowledge, they always say, you know, good things about, like, man, that's a good dude right there, man. Or, man, something about you, bro. You know, you a stand-up guy, or, you know, pretty sure brothers, you know, had experiences like that, you know, because, you know, that's what we got to do, even to the 2/3, you know, amongst brothers, of course. That's you know, we shouldn't even have to, you know, even talk about that. We already know. But even amongst these worldly ass people, we got to show forth Yahawashi, you know. We got to, you know, not be a nigga, you know, basically, you know.
Because through the spirit, we're the example of righteousness upon the earth, you know. To the best, not saying that we're perfect, you know, not saying that we're perfect at all, but we're trying. That's the difference, you know. Everyone else is cool and accepting basically accepting being a demon, you know. It's like you're not expecting being a demon. What's the word, bro? That I'm trying to say.
Talking about suspecting.
Not us. They're basically expecting or accepting. How you say it? The opposite of righteousness, wickedness. There we go. That's the word. You know, they're accepting wickedness. You know, that's why you have so many people doing it. You know, it's in the music, it's in the videos, it's in the movies, it's in the games, it's in everyday life, it's in the water. You know, so everybody is so prone to accepting wickedness because they feel like it's all right. But we're the example unto the world that righteousness will prevail, because Yahawashi is going to destroy all wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's right, bro. It says, this is verse 6. It says, "Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man." Right. So let your speech always be with grace, seasoned with salt, man. Having that grace with your speech, man. You know, not just, you know, just because he an Edomite, oh, you going into slavery, you devil, you know, in public at a restaurant and shit. You know,
Come.
you know, it says let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, you know, knowing the time, like, you know, it ain't the time for that, you know. I could, if I say that right now, you motherfuckers can kick me out. Next thing you know, I can't come to this restaurant no more. And the brothers like to eat there and shit. Now you done messed it up for the brothers, you know. So, so that's that wisdom, man. You know, walking towards them that are without, and letting our grace be seasoned with salt, man. You know, that we know how to answer every man. Go ahead, bro.
Be, using discernment, you know,
Right.
knowing when and when not to, you know. It says that you may know how you ought to answer every man, you know, because we got Jake, you got so many Jake approaching us, you know, whether it be at camp or whether it be in our daily lives, and we're an example, as Yahawashi was an example unto us, we're an example unto them, much like how the apostles and the elders and the apostles were examples unto us and the men before us, you know. Yeah. So you got to understand that, hey, if it's a Jake that's sincere, you know, you see something in him, hey, go ahead and break him off what he need to do, you know. Let him know, hey, man, this is deadly serious. If I'm telling you this, the Lord is going to require something of you, you know. And that's how we walk. That's how we carry ourselves, because we understand the Most High is gathering the elect right now, you know. This is our time for us to be fishers. As the scripture said, we're fishers of men. So what we're doing right now, we're gathering back the elect in order to get the hell up out of here, you know. So we gotta know how to talk to Jake. We Jake ourselves, so it's already naturally in our spirit. We just adding a word with it to persuade those. That's why we on the highways and hedges. Through the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, right? That's exactly what we're doing. And we're showing Jake, hey, this is the way to walk. Walk ye in it, or else the Lord is gonna kill you. You know?
That's right, bro.
Con.
Shit, you had anything else?
Con, bro, that was it.
Con, shit, man. Shit, closing.
Con. So with that, Lord willing, you Akim, we're edified. We want to give all praise and glory unto Yahawah, baha, Yahawashi.
Yahawah, baha, Yahawashi.
Baha, Hawakakodash.
Baha,
A double honors into the elders and apostles at GMS Great Millstone. A sincere shalom to you, Akim, preaching this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.
Shalom.